I have to give Mr. Vegas credit because he had guts. He stood up against the system. And remember, church and state goes hand in hand. Wherever there's a church, there's a state. Wherever there's a state, there's a church. So if you saw what happened to Mr. Vegas, it was not just the church that threw Mr. Vegas out. The state threw him out as well because there were police officers representing the state right there just ready to throw Mr. Vegas out. I'm saying dancehall is not completely responsible for the problems that we're having in this country. The problems that we're having in this country is everybody's responsibility. And you can't just put all the blame on dancehall. The blame lies with everyone who should have done what they were supposed to do, and they just didn't do it. A very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the People's Forum with Big Stone. I'm on the topic again of Mr. Vegas and Pastor Jennings. Now, the reason why I'm even pursuing this topic is because a friend of mine by the name of Marjorie Henderson made a very good comment that I overlooked. She said, and I quote, "I would also like to comment that Jennings has had many debates with the Nation of Islam, people who claim to be homosexual Christians, Seventh-day Adventists. There are many more, but I've never seen any resulting in a man being put." Is it because of how Vegas backslided that really angered Jennings? Because he called him a cheap entertainer. He called Mr. Vegas, international recording superstar Mr. Vegas, a cheap entertainer. And he also lauded him as a hypocrite. These are very strong words coming from a man supposedly of God, who's supposed to be walking with love and unity and peace in his heart at all times. But to see the way he jeered at Mr. Vegas, even when Mr. Vegas left the building, he went on to say, "You can't come here in my church. You can't come here in First Church and think you can take over this church." So apparently, it was not intended to be a debate. He saw Mr. Vegas' approach to debate as a takeover. And with that, Mr. Vegas was ordered to be ushered out of the church. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I explained what the word ushered mean in my other video and what the word hustle mean. The video to me, and you can go back and look at the video, you'll see where Mr. Vegas was not ushered out of the church. Mr. Vegas was hustled out of the church. I'm saying the church is supposed to be a place where there's nothing but peace and love and harmony for all people, even if you're a backslider. So the way I think Mr. Vegas was handled, and you know, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not really a fan of Mr. Vegas, but Mr. Vegas is my brother. And even though he didn't conduct himself in a way, the woman who wears earrings and makeup is a prostitute and a whore. That's what I got from all the other excerpts that I've seen. And I say no, I personally will support Mr. Vegas on this one. But a personal message to Mr. Vegas. Be careful of how you choose your debate, my brother. And Mr. Vegas, always remember the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Thank you all for listening, and I do hope you have a great day.